fire is leading departments, even here at home, to look at how they teach their communities to be fire aware. THV 11's Ian Russell shows us how the Searcy Fire Department is working, even through a pandemic, to get that job done.
A fire ripped through an apartment complex in New York over the weekend, killing multiple and leaving even more injured. But you might be wondering, what does that have to do with Central Arkansas? Well, firefighters here at Searcy Fire tell me a lot, actually. There's a lot to learn after any major fire.
We even take that and look at, okay, how that would apply to our city and our response and what we would do there.
Whether it's in Searcy,
we think of every fire as if it's in a box. And if we were to take that box, then we would, at the end of the day, we have to get water on the fire and we have to get people out.
Or anywhere, really. Captain Corby Swain with the Searcy Fire Department is always looking to do better.
Our number one thing is going to be fire prevention. If we can keep that fire from happening in the first place, great.
And when major fires like the one that happened in the Bronx occur, it's a chance to remind people that could happen anywhere. It's why Searcy has things like this, a fire safety house. It's a 2-story miniature home for students to learn from.
For us, it allows them to walk them through the motion. So we can show them videos all day, but we like to be able to walk them through the motions and let them kind of get that routine or muscle memory, if you will.
The only hard part for them has been the pandemic. They've had to do hands-on things like this through a screen. But there's always a silver lining.
But that also went with our YouTube channel. So we had a lot of involvement with parents at the home who were homeschooling kids. So our reach probably actually broadened.
And Captain Swain says that's a good thing. Anybody and everybody needs to hear how to stay safe in a fire.
Sure, we take all the examples that we can get, not just from the Bronx fire, but from even fires that we've maybe even had here locally. A lot of times we'll take what we've had throughout the year and try to bring that forward in maybe some of our messages, especially to parents.
In Searcy, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Good stuff, Ian. Captain Swain says some of those basics include not leaving things that could cause a spark unattended. He also says keeping doors closed if they can be. He says it won't stop a fire entirely, but it will cut off some of the airflow, hopefully slowing it down. According to Consumer Reports, half of all home heating fires happen during December, January, and February. Make sure you keep the heater on the ground. Make sure it's flat and nothing flammable is around it. Keep it at least 3 feet away from anything that could possibly catch fire, like furniture, bedding, or curtains. Do not use an extension cord. Don't plug multiple things into the same outlet. And be sure the cord is not frayed. And lastly, turn off the heater when you leave the room or go to bed.